Okay, you guys, we are back with another banging video. Where is our favorite baby daddy? Offset. Like Earth to Offset, Earth to Offset. Now is the best time for Offset to join the circus. Like, I don't know how or why is Offset even missing out on this heck of a circus. Because honey, if this ain't a circus, baby, I don't know what else is. Like, damn, Barney. Y'all remember when I was telling you guys last year that Barney is gonna be in for a treat? And when I said to you guys, Barney jumped out the frying pan with Offset, and she literally jumped into the fire with Stefon Diggs, you guys were telling me that, oh, Stefon Diggs is better. You guys were telling me that Cardi B has good money. She can fix anything, honey, and she can take care of her kids. Listen, like that is like one of the lowest thing that any human being could say about children. Children don't just need money. Are you looking at these celebrity kids and their grandkids, like the celebrities who just took money and gave to their kids and their grandkids? What is happening to these children and grandchildren? They're stuck on drugs. They're ODing. They're passing off. They're, bad habits, overheating, this. And I said to you guys, having money does not prevent you from stepping in shit. And when I said it, many of you were mad at me for saying it. And I said to you guys, you're only going to be mad at me today, but like hell, you're going to see what I'm saying tomorrow. And even if you don't like me, you're going to come back and agree with me. And you're going to say even to yourself, damn, this girl was right. And now, what are the chances that not even Bird Nation is saying anything? Because y'all are like, damn, girl, you were right. You were right on the money. I told you guys, that I'm going to start doing readings. I'm Miss Cleo. Call me now, But let me come up with a fee. Come up with a fee, honey, because I think I'm so good. I want to become a millionaire in 10 days. So I'm going to start charging you guys $5,000 per booking. Just kidding, boo. It's all just common sense and pattern of recognition, honey boo boo. But yeah, if you want me to do some good ones, I can do some good ones for you guys. But if I was Offset, right? Offset can come out of bankruptcy using all of this to his own benefit, right? Because you see, the thing with us as society and as women, we're such damn hypocrites. A woman can come out and she can speak on her baby daddy. She can say, oh, that ninja has been crashing out over me. That ninja wants to delete himself because of, like, Barney B is so loose with her lips. They say loose lips sink ship. Barney is the true core definition of such, because Barney B is out here saying, oh my God, these ninjas have been crashing out over me. Every time I leave a ninja, they want to delete themselves. Can you imagine Barney B's out here saying that about the father of her kids, knowing that the kids are going to grow up to hear their mom talking about their dad and literally calling their dads a crazy on the internet? And this is why I say, right? Like, once you see some things with Barney, you can't unsee them. You just can't. And I understand, I understand that it is like hell, these chickens, they want to one up on me, honey. They're like, Star Girl, you ain't gonna be the only one shining this summer, honey. We're right there with you, But anywho, I'm just saying, Barnaby, what was I saying again? Barnaby, right? I understand that she's a celebrity and even regular human beings. When you're being, talked on so often, it's tempting for you not to come out and defend yourself and say a thing or two in your own defense. But the thing that we also know is that Barney got good money and she doesn't need to be out here fighting these battles. Invest some of that money into fighting the battles or invest some of the money going to therapy, honey. It's always good to get good therapy. So, if Barney was getting therapy, as we have been suggesting, you know who would like Barney see some ish that we don't even see. And when I'm watching other content creators, like I'm not one of the content creator who pretends that I don't follow other channels. I'm not, honey, if I see a channel, I'm subscribed. I want it all, I want it all because YouTube has so many different communities and we all can win. So who am I to be fighting against another creator, right? But I'm just saying, Barney B, when I check in on other creators, other content creators are even saying, how the heck is Barney B seeing so much when none of us are seeing half the things that she's seeing? And I think this also has to do with the people around her. The people around her needs to understand that they're not helping her. They're only hurting her. Start hiding the things from her. Don't tell her about it. And if she sees it, just remind her that, hey, many of these people who are talking, they're just kids. And let me tell you, Barb Nation, honey, Barb Nation seems to be on a different level of education. It seems like those people have their doctorate already at 23. Those people over barbed wire, honey. And I call them barbed wire because they are sharp. They will pierce and they will cut. Barb Nation, I would not mess with Barb Nation even if someone was paying me to. Because they are petty, they're tiny, they're little people, and they have absolutely nothing to lose. But Barney, like hell, is refusing to recognize that she's been arguing with a bunch of babies. And those babies ain't got shit to lose. So guess who is gonna stay crashing out on the internet? Barney, because Barb Nation ain't playing. Barb Nation got words for days and they use the encyclopedia, honey. They still do. Don't ask me where they're getting them. If it's from their grannies or their mummies. But Barb Nation is no pushover. They are brutal. Do you see how Jason Lee was so against Nikki that he would literally speak every sentence to attack Nikki at one point. And I remember when Jason Lee came with a slang, something that had to do with the gag is this, and the gag is that. He always had a gag about Nikki. And when he lied about Nikki sending men to take him out and all of that, that's what Jason Lee does to get clout, And I realized that at that time that Jason Lee was lying on Nikki. I called him out for his lie. And you know what Barb Nation did? Honey, Barb Nation stole Jason Lee's entire tagline and they came up with Gag City. Honey, they took that from Jason Lee, unapologetically, and they created a lot of emotes and this and that, and they came up with an entire city. And that's when Jason Lee was like, shit, I can't win these people. I've got to leave them alone. So can you imagine Jason Lee? And I tell you, Barney can't be as sassy as Jason Lee. Jason Lee is the sassiest mother, you know what? In these streets, okay? But when you see Jason Lee had to leave the Barbs alone, honey, I'm like, why the heck does Barney be out here? Why is she out here fighting for her life? That's what she's doing. Every time she crashes out, I'm like, oh my God, the Barb's got her again. Listen, my daughter is a Barb, and I can tell you, I don't argue with that child, honey. I don't argue with that child, and you're not gonna catch me arguing with that child because they've got words for days, and when they're gonna prove their point, they'll prove their point, hurt your feelings, not disrespect you, not being rude to you, not saying anything out of line to you, but man, you're gonna feel butthurt. So, I've learned through my own little Barb not to mess with barbed wire. Like me, I would never. When I see a group of kids, honey, if I can take the bushes, I take the bushes. Like a group of kids are like a pack of dogs. They will come and they will circle you and sniff, and you look at them and you're like, oh my God, they're so cute. They're so harmless. Oh yeah, before you know it, one starts picking at you, then another starts biting at you, and before you know it, you are fighting for who? Your life, honey. Before you know it, you're fighting for your life. You would be there asking, how did I got here? And when you're over it, you would realize that you got there by your own stupid doing. So, I'm just saying, Barney needs to be smarter. But Offset, you need to come out with something, honey. We want you to come out swinging at Barney. I want you to say, my wife thought the grass was greener on the other side. I admit my mistakes, but to see her being used as a doormat and a footstool, what am I gonna tell the kids? And I want him to drag her in a song, but not disrespectfully from an intellectual point of view. I want him to like send a letter to her, like, please look at our kids, you know. You don't have to come back to me, but love yourself, do better for yourself, choose yourself, you know, because Barney is not choosing herself. And even her son is gonna tell her one day, Mama, you should have let Dada drown out there because you can save someone who doesn't want to be saved. Barney and Stefon Diggs, they're literal twins because Barney's out here trying to save Diggs like hell, and Diggs is like, don't save me. I don't want to be saved. Don't save me. Who, child? Someone is about to pop off with a pregnancy. Yeah, let's give it 3 business days. Someone is about, mark my word, 3 business days. Someone is coming up pregnant for Stefon Diggs. I'm not asking you. At this point, I know the devil loves a good joke. The devil loves a good joke, you know. So, someone is coming out pregnant in 3 days. Honey, I can't wait to see who it is. And chances are, we may hear about their birth and delivery story and be like, who? Oh, so you were pregnant too, boo-boo? And you know, if one comes out pregnant, 2 is gonna come out pregnant, 3 is gonna come out pregnant. Who, honey? But so far, Stefon Diggs is doing well. He's either doing really well hiding these pregnant girlies, or he's slowing down on the insemination. But I want Offset to come out swinging, and I want him to come out swinging at Cardi B because I believe that Offset is the only one who can really help put some sense into Barney. And Culture seems smarter than Barney. Yeah. So I hope Offset and Culture helps Barney to find herself so that she's not laughed at so humongously. Is that the word I'm looking for? I don't know. Maybe. You guys, leave your comment below. Peace.